From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy!
And they will throw to get us started here. They're taking a shot on this first play. Well, they took their shot immediately. It would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Good throw completed by May. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Combo!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Crazy!
Here's May again. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Crazy! Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Again, it's May. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Bucker with the extra point. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, 49ers nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Like zero!
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Levis now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And goes to the hurry up here. Levis now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They give on second to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. At the 20. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England.
You feel the same questions I do for people is, well, you don't have any interest in the game. Is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After that pick, here's Levis. Connects with his back, Hall. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st down, here's Levis. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Levis throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. The LSU rookie with the pick. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
May on 1st and 10. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
Crazy! Crazy! Crazy, crazy, crazy!
Operating from the gun, here's May. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On the left side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out at home. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Levis. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Drawn up for him. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Looking quickly here. First and 10, it's Levis. Cox, this is Noel. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out in a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
At the 49ers 44-yard line.
To throw, here's May. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, here goes that. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Hey, 5.
On the gun, it's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
No, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
May throwing for it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from the 37. Here's the give to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think One thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go, set. Hey, what's that?
May now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is May. Caught out 1. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots butt racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake. Now Levis to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. A give left side for Hall. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Working quickly here. Levis now off the play fake. Able to hit Hall, complete. Works it down to the 37. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Goes to the hurry up here. Play action, Levis. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Levis here on first down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the...
He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here goes that. 5. It's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May. Has it downfield working the left. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. Butker with the extra point. The Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 35. 49ers 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Looking slant route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They start the half with a give the ball. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Levis out of the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, here comes Hall. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
All set now. First and 10. Line up the design keeper. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Ryan Fitzgerald on 20.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do you call this other than simply splendid?
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Quick throw completed by May. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Finds a seam down the middle. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the gun, on for Dowdle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. May now from the gun. That one connects. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could like to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 40-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They start the drive with Hall. And he has it right near midfield here. Just about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Handoff for Dowdle, running right. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belt. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
May on 1st and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots make it a 3-possession game. Extra point by Bucker is up and good. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense to the line fast. Go play action. Here's Levis. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
46-yard line.
And 10 now from the 46. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
14 yards. That's another 49er.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
On 1st down, here's Levis. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the 49er 1st down.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Caught, nice game left side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Where was that?
From the gun, it's May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Butker on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Hall. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's going deep. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Blake Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll try it again here on second. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
It's now third down.
Crazy, crazy. Here goes that. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here he goes, third and long. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 24-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on first down. Levis escapes the pocket. He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. We're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Looking quickly here. Throwing his Levis on third down. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. Second and 15.
Like 13.
They'll run here following the penalty. Past midfield to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 28-yard gain. And the 49er first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And a nice little gain on the ground.
Ball with the first and still going. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Breece Hall with the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. 2-point try coming up. Levis and his offense getting set.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, they're trying it with the toss, right side. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
49ers 41.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, bro?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Gotta find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. City, what's up?
Throwing is May. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots close to picking up their 5th win.
What's that? Crazy, crazy. City, what's that? Hey, five.
Now May on 3rd and long. He lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
You know, I'm sure coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Here's Hall on the give. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
At the 41-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Play fake. Now Levis to throw. He rolls to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's a design run. He has room past the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A 7th rushing score in this game. That's a new NFL record. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort. It's his want to. It's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
49, Mike 49.
Putting a receiver in motion. Play action, Levis. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So this is a win for the Patriots. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.